Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be tackling RFI, and I think I might have found a solution that might help some of you out. Some of you might already know about these things, but this is a solution that I came up with to help reduce the RFI in my shack, especially with my two new radios I've got downstairs. So that's right here, right now on ham radio for non-techies. So guys, in the never-ending quest to make improvements in my radio shack, or my little shack, whatever you want to call it, formerly known as my dining room. Last video we talked about, using the two radios with the one single HF antenna, and that worked out fine. I'm pretty happy with the results, and everything works. Well, now the next issue is RFI. As you can see over here to my left, there's a small freezer which is plugged in the same plugs around here as the radio is. And I'm pretty sure it's probably causing some RFI interference and stuff. Not to mention, your furnace, AC unit, there's other things around the house that it can cause problems and issues. And I wanted to kind of tackle that. And after looking around at all the different options, I decided on the solution I've got here today. So I ended up buying two kits from Palomar Engineers. And they're now celebrating their 55th year. They started, I guess, 1966, if the math is correct. Yeah, 1966. And they produce all kinds of stuff. And, quite a bit of that stuff is for ham radio operators and stuff like that to make our lives simpler. But they have kits. So I picked up a kit. It's an RFI kit for the 7300. And I'll show you in more detail here in a second. And I also picked up one up for the 991. Now, they have multiple options available. The one for the 991, I bought the deluxe kit. That seems to have more problems with RFI than the 7300, which is still boggles my mind. So I picked up their deluxe kit for this, which ran about $100. For the 7300, I just got the standard kit, and this ran about $39. So about $140 for everything, free shipping, blah blah blah. It all worked out. So what you get inside these kits, and you could probably go and assemble these items on your own, but for $39 for the 7300, it's kind of, a no-brainer. You got your instruction manual, and inside you get various things to trap RFI for the various cables. And they show you which cables and stuff these go on. You get these nice big beefy ferrite toroids to wrap some of your wires around, and these are just enclosures you'll wrap some of the other wires around and just click those closed to have that hopefully expel the RFI from your shack. So that was the one. This is the one for the 7300. Now the one for the 991 is a little bit more advanced, hence the increase in price. With this one, you still get the instruction manual. You get the little encapsulated ferrite things. They give you a whole lot more of these for a lot more parts to it to really blank it out. You get your nice toroid. But you also get this little coax, what do they call this thing? Coax noise filter. So you put this at the end where your coax comes in and goes into your radio. And I guess you can connect this directly, give you a little thing here to connect that directly into your radio, which I think is kind of cool. So that'll plug right into the radio where it is, and then it'll run the coax out to the tuner. So I think this is going to be pretty cool. I'm not going to do a whole video of me installing all this stuff. If you decide to buy something like this and you follow the instructions, it will be fine. However, I will do a before and after, so we're gonna cut this scene here shortly. I'll turn the radios on and show you what we're dealing with now. And then once I get everything installed here in a little bit, we'll come back, we'll do a comparison and see if it's got any quieter or if we've actually been able to reduce the RFI into my shack here. So like I said, I looked at a couple different options, and these seem to be the best solutions around. Palomar has a really good reputation for all their stuff, and I thought, well, why not? I've got the money here. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. And if it improves who I'm able to reach on the radio, picking up some of those weaker signals that maybe I can't hear right now, I think that's absolutely worth it. So with that, guys, we're going to cut this short here just for a second. We'll come back and we'll do a close-up of the radios as they are right now with nothing on them. And then I'll pause again, install everything. We'll go back and do an after effect and see if there's any difference. So with that, guys, I'll be back shortly. All right, guys. So we're here on the radio, and I've just dialed into one of the channels here on 20 meters, and you can see there's, it looks like there's probably quite a bit of noise there. I can switch bands here, go over to 40 meters, and we're kind of similar here as well. It seems to be some extra noise, and it can be coming from anywhere. I mean, I just want to make sure. So that is that's the 991 at its current state with no RFI kit installed. So we're going to switch over to 7300 and show you the same thing, and we'll get everything installed and come back. Okay, so here's what it looks like on the 7300 at the moment, and I'm pretty sure the camera's not going to really show you exactly what I'm seeing here. But again, we're on the same channel as we were before. I'm going to switch over to 40 meters. It just seems like there's a lot of garble and a lot of mess here. So I really want to see what these RFI kits are going to do, if anything. I'm still picking up stations, but supposedly with these kits on here, you're able to hear some of the lower power stations, and that's my hope here. So we'll see what happens. When we come back, these will all be installed on both radios. We'll do a before and after. So I'll see you then. So I'm on FT8 here. I don't know if that's really a good indication whether these filters are working or not, because I had them, working before without the filters. So FT8 was coming through just fine. Just made one contact pretty quickly though. So let's pop over to a different band. Let me shut down WSJTX. And let's pop over to the 40 meter. I don't know. Looks a little better, huh? I'm still trying to figure out everything on here. But, let's see. It's also a weird time of the day. So hopefully you guys can hear some of that. But it looks like we cleaned up a little bit on here, but I just don't know if it's enough. I have to go back and watch the footage together with the before and after. Check the footage with the before and after to see if it actually cleaned up any. But that's the 991. So now I'll switch over to the 7300 and see what we got going on there. All right, so real quick, we got the 7300 up now. That does look a little cleaner to me than before, I think. Again, I'll have to go back and look at the before and after stuff. But I was picking up a station here just a second ago. And it looks like I might have lost it temporarily. But again, you guys tell me what you think. Does that look a little cleaner? Maybe a little less RFI coming in? A little more of a clean signal? If I move the camera out, you can see a little bit of a difference there. I probably have a couple little settings I got to really mess with. It's just hard to do that and hold the camera at the same time. So let's try maybe go down the line a little bit. It's like I pick them up, then I lose them the second I... There we go.
But once you join us, you remember for life, it didn't cost you a dime. But if you feel like you got a lot of extra dimes in your pocket, you can always mail them off to me. Okay, so we got a few people on the list right now, but let's put a call out, see if I can find some more. So I'm going to call CQ, CQ.
So I think overall it's worked, and I'll just give you a quick little view of the mess back here. So I've got the toroids wound up and zip tied as they instructed in the manual for the different power cables and the coax cables, stuff like that. On the 991, on the HF side, I've got this coax filter on here, which just plugs directly in and kind of sticks out a little further than I want it to. Hopefully I can still shut the window. But yeah, I think that's a good indicator. I think we got it going so far. I'm going to keep playing with this stuff, and if I come up with anything else before I publish this video, I'll definitely bring it to your attention. But other than that, I think we're pretty good, guys. So we'll go back upstairs to the studio and do final thoughts, and I will see you there. Okay, so that is the RFI kits from Palomar Engineering. I went back, you know, it's been about a day or so. I went back and looked at, or played with the radios a little bit more and see if I can figure out if there's any less noise or anything like that, and see if I have any more better reception from the kits that I purchased. And it turns out that they actually did work. I saw a little more fine tuning to do. I don't know a whole lot about what I'm trying to do with these things, but I just knew that there was some noise, especially that refrigerator sitting right there next to my shack, being plugged in the same, the circuits in that wall. I mean, look, this house is built in '76, and I'm sure whatever 9-year-old wired it probably didn't think about things in the future, or the technology wasn't there at the time. So I'm trying to update things as I go along with this to hopefully help lessen the RFI and maximize the amount of usage I can get out of my radios. So I think, you know, overall, I think it worked. And you know what? For $39, and yet, let me just back up for just a second. I bought the standard kit, the best-selling kit for the 7300, which was $39. And then I also, I actually upgraded to the deluxe kit for the 991 because I figured the 991 probably needed more help. Honestly, I think you could probably get away with the $39 options for either of those radios. And they have them for all, you go on their website, they have all different major manufacturers of radios. You pick out the one, pick out your manufacturer and go down until you find your radio, and they have special kits for each one of those. And it literally took, I mean, I think when I turned the camera off, when I told you guys in the video here, I was going to go install these things, I think I spent about maybe 10 minutes or less on each radio to get all the wires wound up and everything. The coax was a little bit more tricky, but in the end, I got it done. And, you know, it went on pretty quick. It's fairly idiot-proof. You cannot screw this up, and they show you the picture, how to wind this around and how many turns to do here. You'll have to provide your own zip ties to complete the project, but zip ties don't cost anything. You can go to any hardware store and pick some up. So, yeah, I think if you're having an RFI problem and don't want to go through the other alternative methods of trying to get clean power in, you know, or running off to strictly off battery power straight to your radios, whatever your situation might be, Palomar Engineering might be the solution for you. And I think that it's an affordable solution and an effective solution. So I'll give it a thumbs up. I mean, I'm still going to play some more. And if I have updates in the future, I'll put another update video out, because sometimes I'll put these videos out because I want to get them out quick to you guys. But if something changes or I notice something good or something bad, I will report back to you guys and say, hey, here's what I found. So with that, guys, that's the end of this video. I appreciate everybody for showing up and watching and listening to me blab for 20 minutes or whatever it was. So please consider liking the video if you liked it, and consider subscribing and clicking on a little bell and be notified when I do new videos, because that helps me to help you. And I will continue putting out more videos for you guys as I find new topics. And I got a whole whiteboard over here full of videos that are upcoming. So I just got to find the time to sit down and think about it, get some notes up and write it all. But you guys have a great day. I appreciate you stopping by. This is Ham Radio for Non-Techies, and we are clear.